Welcome. Welcome, good people. You're looking at the truth. Paul Pierce. And buddy, Paul Pierce has done nothing but tell the truth since he has been in this league. People just don't want to believe their ideals. They don't want to go against the grain. They don't want to be the one that's wrong. Shout out to Juan and Sean who kept sending me this today, and other people who sent me the link to it and everything, and the interview that Paul Pierce did today, or it came out today. Hit the like button, good people. And they all said one thing: Carcino, you were right. And I said, thank you. Thank you. Because there's a reason behind all this. There's a method to the madness. ESPN got Paul Pierce up there so that he could talk about LeBron. This was LeBron's way of rubbing the salt into the wound, because they know Paul Pierce don't like LeBron. He don't like any of them. KG don't like LeBron. They don't like any of them. And to have them on that show is like rubbing it in their face. Oh, yeah. It's finna go down. Paul Pierce. You looking at Paul. One of the greatest wing player, if not the greatest wing player to ever play the game. All he's done on the court, all the success, all marred by a party he had at his house. That might not be in his crib. He's drinking, it's his off day, he's chilling. And because of that, the greatness that is Paul Pierce is in question. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button, people. Paul Pierce was that dude. And you can never take that away from him, even though they want him to. They can't take away what he was. And this is why this is so disrespectful to me. The way they tried to make it look like they were forcing him out. He was going to leave ESPN anyway. He made more money in a cryptocurrency than what ESPN was paying him in the whole year. Paul Pierce, they tried to make it look like he was broke and needed the money. Paul went through a divorce. He's retired, still got his pension money coming in. He's good. But they tried to paint him as if he was just a troubled person who's like drunk and drinking and bringing girls on the job. So he already made his mind up. He wasn't going back to the jump. So when they called him and told him, well, he needs to apologize for his behavior, and then, he was like, I'm not apologizing. Well, hell, I'm going to have to apologize for. And he right. What has Paul Pierce done that he needs to apologize for? What has Paul Pierce done that he needs to apologize for? For having a card party at his house? And there's women there twerking. I understand if ESPN said, hey, that ain't a good look. But if anybody think he can't get in the Hall of Fame and all that stuff because of that, they drunk. There's people in the Hall of Fame right now that they got on ESPN. Right now. There's been cocaine, bus, all kind of drugs. They got nothing but former drug addicts on the show right now. Ain't Michael Irvin up there screaming with Stephen A? They spitting on each other. Every Monday, watch Michael Irvin spit on Stephen A. Smith. Boy, what you talking about? I'll be like, man, if he finna, what's he doing? I ain't understood a word Michael Irvin was saying. That dude has never heard of Carmex. Carmex! I ain't putting it on my lip. What is wrong with that dude, man? That's right. Hit the super chat up. The Cash App is Carcito. So what he basically saying, he said ESPN, he's like, man, everybody act like that's the end all be all of the job. And all they want you to do is talk about LeBron every day. The executive producers and the managers, they want you to talk about LeBron every day. I told y'all that. I told y'all that at ESPN. That's the agenda. We got to talk about LeBron every day. So anybody coming here talking about, man, you talk about LeBron every day. And what do I tell you? Tell them to stop talking about LeBron, then I'll stop telling the truth about him. We'll move on. So when they stop, I'll stop. But if they gonna keep pushing that LeBron lying agenda, I'm gonna keep on setting it on fire. The people are starting to see, and they mad about that. They don't want you to know. Thanks, Ralph. They can never take that away from us. Remember what we was? Champions. They can't take that away from us, baby. Woo! Can't take it away. Well, a lot of it changed. You got to remember, a lot of all of this changed. All because of a party. But they want him to talk about LeBron every minute, every waking moment of his breath. He got to talk about LeBron James. He don't want to do that. Every time he tried to talk about something else, they wouldn't let him. Look at that. Skill. Got the advantage. One of the best wing players of all time, Paul Pierce. And y'all want to ruin his legacy by bringing LeBron James' name into it. Yeah, I'm talking. Paul Pierce is, of course, he's a better player than LeBron James. LeBron James wish he had the skills Paul Pierce had. And if it wasn't for them making that pygmy thing that they had over there in Miami, Paul would have about 2-3 rings. Imagine if, like Paul Pierce said, y'all always keep trying to paint them and say our victory in a negative light, but put a positive light on their victory with him, Wade, and Bosh. How you gonna do that? They 20-some years old in the prime of their career, all getting together on one team. He was like, and we're old. He's like, we were old. You know how many years I tried to win here in Boston before they actually decided to do this, and we all gonna come together and try to make one run. This was it, and it worked, and everybody mad. Y'all stop LeBron. So y'all pouting. But he's like, okay, let me at 25 get me, KG at 25, and Ray Allen at 25. Let's get a big three at 25, and let's see what Boston would have been. We wouldn't have lost to no damn Dallas Mavericks. And that big three of theirs, they underachieved. They went to the finals 4 straight times and won only 2. And it really should have just been 1. Because if Kawhi don't miss that free throw, it's a 4-point game. And it's over. He could never be in the same breath as Paul Pierce. And when they had that Dwayne Wade, Paul Pierce, look, I love D. Wade, but Paul had the better career. Are you insane? Hey, I'm trying to tell you, dog. Paul, y'all don't know who Paul Pierce is, man. You talking about the greatest wing player in the history of the game. Paul Pierce, Dwayne Wade was hurt so many years of his career. Now, I give D. Wade that he won a chip early in his career before LeBron them even came along. Now, I know what he is, and I know his skill set. I know what his abilities could do off the ball, everything. I know what Wade, because of the injuries, he was never able to really exude that. And after they won that championship, because they had Shaq on the team, and Wade was just a problem to deal with. That team won a championship when they basically screwed Miami out of it. I mean, not Miami, but Dallas. And Avery Johnson, them, they got screwed out the chip. So after that, Cuban almost busted a blood vessel. He couldn't believe how they got screwed out of the chip. Absolutely 100%. That's why I love Paul Pierce to this day. How you gonna punish that man for having a party and try to tell him what's what? He showed them, I don't need ESPN. I can do my own thing. Now he's got a part ownership of his own dispensary, his own strand coming out of Dro. Paul finna get his money. He not caring about none of this nonsense everybody talking about. He don't care. Like he said, ESPN wanted him to apologize so he could stay up there on that stand with Rachel and all them. He ain't apologizing. Hell, he apologizing for? Like you said, what am I going to apologize for? I didn't do I ain't do nothing to apologize for. Yeah, man. I mean, dude who did that, man, he just wilded out. It was a blessing he was still here and able to even play. What's up? I see you. LeBron James is an anomaly. Okay? He's an anomaly in this position. Because the league catered to him. The league put diapers on him. They powdered him and said, "We gonna raise this baby. We gonna put this baby in Cleveland so he don't have to feel homesick. He could be at home till he get big enough to go out on his own." So don't compare him to Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce came in this thing, man. Kobe told you, me and Paul Pierce every summer working out till we drop. I'm in Inglewood, California. We in the gym shooting, going at each other for hours. And it was coming. He said he knew Paul wanted it. And they was coming that year. And when they got KG and Ray Allen, it was on. But Kobe wasn't physically ready for it. That was his MVP year. He won MVP, but was hurt. Didn't tell nobody. He had bone spurs in his foot. His shoulder was messed up. Finger was messed up. Didn't matter. He played. Played through the pain. They didn't win. And it was an embarrassing blowout in the last game. Then I don't know. Doc had an idea like, I don't want to get screwed over, so I'm gonna need y'all to play the whole game. And like in the whole second half, just had these guys in their 30s trying to play. KG was tired so bad. He was giving it everything he had. And I'm like, man, this dude is giving his all to win this finals. And they had the game. There's no way. Boston should have never lost that game. But like he said, the executive producers make sure that they talk about LeBron every day on the jump. And we all know Rachel is plugged into LeBron. And she's with that camp. That ruined her career at ESPN now. With the NBA, because of her attachment to him so much, she's on the line with his advisor. And they laughing about like Black Lives Matter. So everybody coming at Rachel, don't forget to go after that Adam guy too. Mr. More Than a Vote campaign. You see, these people love to play activists. Everybody love it. But when it's time to actually do the work, no, 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 no. We want to put up banners and websites and have people dancing with rainbow colors. That's what we want to do. Put on the show. They gonna be, man, that was a good concert, man. They had Chance the Rapper there. Man, they had everybody up there, man. It was a great show. At the end of the great concert and show and production, you know what you're going to have tomorrow? The same damn problems you had before. Oh, yeah. No joke. You're going to have the same problems you was facing before. Because you put your faith in a bum from Akron. Now, why would Paul Pierce come out and say that? That they want us to talk about ESPN, we got to talk about LeBron every single day. Why? Why is that the agenda? Because Adam Silver Slipper is milking the cow. They milking this cow for every penny. Pun intended. They are milking this cow for every penny it's worth. Every penny. Shouts out to @SelfTalk. Shouts out to @Kwame Bus Life. Don't forget to follow both of those channels as well as this channel. Hit that like button up, notification bell. We ain't over. It ain't over. Don't think it's over. Oh no, we just getting warmed up. I'm just now loosening my belt. My powers are coming back. We ain't spoke about LeBron in a while now. Now it's time to take his medicine. See, now his failure is complete. LeBron believes that everybody is supposed to follow all his wishes. You guys are supposed to abide by all of his rules. And because the league promotes LeBron James in the fashion and the way that they do, it's such an embarrassment to the rest of the sport. And thank you, DeHaven. DeHaven hit me up on the Cash App. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I really do. Thanks to all the rest of you guys, Will, and all the rest of you guys who donated to the Cash App as well. Carcino is the name on the Cash App. As we have a hurricane, tornado thing happening outside my house. Something crazy. Them trees is going like the poltergeist. Or Amityville Horror. Uh-oh. Woo. Now, here's the situation. Ja Morant and all of this young talent that they have in the NBA right now is ready to go. Players are talking about Luka. They talking about Trae Young. They talking about all these young generation of players that are ready to be stars right now. This is who the youth are looking at. You still holding on to LeBron James. You're holding on to a player that's 37 years old, who got embarrassed by a 37-year-old Chris Paul in the damn playoffs. Let that sink in. You got eliminated out of the first round by a point guard who's 37 years old. Shit. I don't want to break this damn thing. This thing's expensive. So when you get embarrassed by somebody who is, let's say, 37 years old, and let's not forget, LeBron played like crap in that whole series. Then he wants to go back to, well, my ankle wasn't 100%. My ankle ain't 100%. But when you won against Golden State in the playoff game and you hit that shot when you went blind and just threw it up and it went in, I can't see. And I'm like, man, when you could see, you couldn't make a shot. And then when you couldn't see, you hit. Maybe you should close your eyes when you shoot. No mention of the ankle. But what people were starting to notice is like, yeah, LeBron done now. So yeah, he was looking washed. But I've been telling y'all this. Since 2012, he hasn't won. LeBron James has not won an MVP award since 2012. When he won his first NBA championship. Was it 2012? Wasn't that his last MVP? Or was it 2014? So we talking 10 years ago. 10 years ago. What does that mean? That means his time is up. You ain't finna get MVP now. You're not finna do anything now. LeBron numbers he's getting now, that Luka Doncic is getting those numbers in the first half with ease. He's struggling just to get to 24 points per game. He's struggling to get that. These guys are too fast and they're too young. It's a young man's game. When you get to the age of 37, you're out there playing 303 tournaments. He better be looking for a spot on the big three. Seeing what team he gonna play on. He out here stealing money because his ego. He can't get out of the way. He don't want to step down and he's afraid these young guys passing him up. People gonna forget about him. Hey, don't forget about me. I'm Bron. Look at me. I'm like, this big goofy dude, sit down. It's not about you. Anytime some other player do something, he got to come out there. Good way to win a championship, dog. Congratulations. And be like, who the hell are you? Don't you play basketball? Worry about your sport. MJ played at 40 not to win no damn NBA championship. He wasn't. The league didn't gravitate to Michael Jordan in his 40s. Do you think they held on to Michael when he was a wizard? David Stern treated him like he was the doggone gum on the carpet. He did not want Michael Jordan back in the league. Because at that time, the league had moved on from Michael Jordan. In '93, when he retired, the league wasn't ready yet. They were getting themselves in position, but they weren't ready at that time. It was an abrupt retirement. So now they're like, man, we need a new light. We need a new team. And hopefully Michael could come back. So he did. And when Michael came back, the league had a whole new host of stars. You had Penny Hardaway. You had all these talented players coming in. Kobe Bryant. You had Allen Iverson. You got all of these players coming in now. They don't need Vince Carter. You don't need Michael Jordan right now. You don't need him. So when Mike retired in 98, and they looking at all this talent coming in, they didn't need Michael Jordan. The league was good. So when he come back in 2000, David Stern was, man, no. We don't need Michael Jordan. We good. And he came back and he couldn't get no calls. They were treating Michael Jordan like, they were like, treat him like he the 12th man on the bench. The refs would just let Mike get hit. I'm like, Mike was like, I ain't get no calls? Bet. And you know what Mike was doing? Still putting up 24. He averaged 22 points a game. He scored 40 points. The oldest man to ever score 40. Still putting the ball in the net. Still was shooting 50%. And that's where he got my respect. I said, man, I got to respect this dude's game. He ain't just living off the line no more. This dude is really doing it. And at 36, 30, like, I'm going to show you. Call or no call, I'm going to get it done. Michael Jordan was the oldest player to score 40 in a game at that time. He was the oldest player to score 50. So my thing is, Michael didn't hurt his hand. He probably would have played somewhere else. Only if Phil was there. He would have probably went with the Lakers. But Michael couldn't be a role player to Kobe. That was not going to happen. Scottie Pippen thought Phil was going to pick him up and bring him on. Man, it's like the storm cloud is right over me. God, I got to give it to him. I got to tell the truth. That was not Vince Carter. He backboard. Yep, so it's mad crazy. On the Patreon, we're going to go by what really happened. It was a tough video to make, but we're going to do the Donda West, what really happened in her death, what really caused the death of Donda West. That's going to be on the Patreon tonight. Oh, that's VIP only. Find out who's really involved, what happened, whole nine. You'll find out why Kanye's so messed up mentally. So, yeah, that's VIP only. But my thing is, back to Paul. They making Paul Pierce the scapegoat, but people are stepping up to ESPN saying, you don't own me, and you're not going to own me, so you might as well knock it off. That's LeBron crying, not Ray. Yeah, thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Much love. Much love. No, he don't care about that. Like he's saying, he got money coming in. He's divorced. He's good. But like he said, you got dudes who did all kind of things. Prostitution, cocaine, drugs, and you got them right on your broadcast. Michael Irvin sitting right up there, and you want Paul Pierce to apologize for playing cards and drinking and smoking on his own time. You just gotta apologize. He was like, man, I ain't apologizing for nothing. Well, we mutually came to an agreement that we're gonna part ways. Paul Pierce just laughed. Put the laugh emoji up there. Ha ha ha. Nope. All y'all want me to do is come up there and talk about LeBron all day. He brought out some ideas like, hey, this is what we, let's try to do this or work this in through the week. Let's do this and that. We would, but we got LeBron here, and then we're going to be talking about Rich Paul and LeBron, and then at the end, we're going to cap it off with Bronny. Bronny ain't even in the damn league. I know, but we're going to talk about Bronny and where he could be going, if he does come in. Bronny ain't even in the damn league. So he was saying all ESPN wanted to do and the executive producers was getting him to do is talk about LeBron all the time. He was like, dude, is this what my job is, to come here and talk about LeBron all day? That's why everybody looked at, man, Paul Pierce is a hater. No, he just hated that he had to sit there and talk about people he can give a damn about. And every time that he say something, they sound like he crazy. I was better than D-Wade. Why wouldn't Paul Pierce feel like he was better than D-Wade? I'm like, why would you feel like that? That's Paul Pierce. Y'all act like he was just some guy walking around us out there. He was the slowest moving player in basketball history that will drop you off at any given moment. Hit the like button up for that. Oh yeah, y'all should have been hitting the like button up. What's going on around here? Like this video up. Like it up. The like button is free. It costs you nothing. Hit that like button up. Wonder why they be saying that. Like, look, people don't like the video. Hey, dude, hit that like button up. Show them what time it is. Master Pierce, what's up? He talking about something. If he did it, man, you can't call yourself Master Pierce and saying that. If he did it the first year, I'd have said so. Look, Paul could do what he want to do. After 3 years of talking about LeBron all day long, it'd probably drive him crazy. Master Pierce. There's one Master Pierce. Paul Pierce. So I got a question for y'all. How many of y'all believe, in your greatest estimational opinion, LeBron James is better than Paul Pierce? Who y'all pick right now, LeBron or Paul Pierce? Who's the better player? Everyone who just said Paul Pierce right now, you know something about basketball. Anybody else who said LeBron James, you are wrong. It is not a matter of opinion, it's a matter of fact. It's a matter of the truth. And Paul Pierce is the truth. Bottom line. No, this ain't even opinion. That's a fact. Paul Pierce is a better basketball player than LeBron James. Write it down. Make a book about it. Everything you want to say about it. It is the double truth, Ruth. You talking about the greatest wing player of all time. Period. Paul Pierce. He had to go up against Jordan and the Bulls. They weren't giving him no help. Once he got Antoine Walker, then he was able to make some things happen. He got Walker and everything started going his way. Hit the like button up. Type it up and strike it up. Let's go. Let them know what time it is. Talking about Paul Pierce. And this is why I didn't understand for the life of me, why would they go down that approach? Why would everybody take that angle to go against Paul Pierce in such a way when all he did was throw a party? All the man did was throw a party. That's it. Because this man threw a party, he's the bad guy? They like, LeBron would have threw that party, you would have had a fit. No, if LeBron would have threw a party like this, I'd have been like, all right, oh, way to go, Bron. That's what's up. Look, the man just gambling, playing, got chips on the table. It's a bunch of people there, they playing cards for money. He getting his MJ on. That's not professional. Why isn't it professional? Playing cards for money and gambling in your own house on your off time? He ain't supposed to be at work right now. He's off. So why is it ain't professional? You see, people love to go in and they start all this nonsense. He's a role model. Paul ain't told you to be like him. What at the program school thing you saw Paul Pierce here? He never told nobody, live my life, be like me. Your role model, LeBron James, he got a drink in his hand every 5 minutes. He drinking at basketball games. That ain't professional. He drinking at the basketball game, bringing in illegal liquor, tequila, drinking. He coming into the game when he ain't even playing with a glass of wine in his hand. But he's the role model? Look, he getting a massage. That's all he doing, getting a massage while he out there playing the game. That's all he doing. He relaxing, enjoying his life. She giving him a massage. What was wrong with that? Paul just got a haircut, getting a massage. Shoot, it's supercuts. Supercuts for rich folks. That's all. Look, he getting a massage over there. All this is supercuts. They ain't doing nothing wrong. They ain't bothering nobody, nothing. But yet, we got this whole trip on our hands that we got to go and sabotage people. We got to try to go in and make a big spectacle of things. right? We got to make a show. We got to tell the whole world what he doing is wrong because they ain't doing it. Everybody who's saying that's wrong, saying that because they wife right there. See, that don't make no sense. No, baby. I would never say nothing like that. You better not be doing nothing like that. Oh, baby, I'm here with you. I don't want to be doing nothing. I don't know what's happening with Paul. Well, you better stop hanging with him. Because he wild. Look at all them crazy girls in there. Them girls like they about 19 years old and stuff. I don't want you to hang out. Girl, I don't hang out with him. I say hi and bye. Look, they know they're going to be on the phone with Paul. Man, why you didn't tell me that was going down? I would have been there. I would have made it. Now they mad. In the people on YouTube hating on me, everything. The truth. Kwame Brown been telling y'all the truth. I've been telling y'all the truth. We just been letting it be known. They even sabotaging the live stream right now. That's crazy. Thank you. Look, everybody didn't jump back on like, man, what just happened? We got knocked off. That's what they doing, man. It's the name of the game. Sabotage City, baby. Sabotage City. But let's think about it. Clutch. Who would you want in the clutch with the basketball? LeBron James or Paul Pierce? I want Paul Pierce to make that big shot. Because I can trust Paul going on that wing, making that shot. Mm-hmm. Right, Paul Pierce, right there. LeBron has really no championship that's respectable. The one year that they won, that was a strike year. That was the year that everybody was on strike. So it was a shortened season. Players had to play to get into shape. They played a very short year. They was on strike. The season didn't start till like almost Christmas Day. It was like almost December. Because I remember they announced that the strike was over. Me and Floyd Mayweather was at the strip club. And it was on the television screen. The strike is over. And Floyd was like, good, I can get back to betting now. I'm like, yep, straight like that. There's nothing wrong with my antenna. It's nothing wrong with nothing. It's you know what it is already. You know what they doing. Once I'm showing up in the search engines and all that stuff, they gotta all of that ASAP. Cause we ain't doing the agenda. We ain't following the program. Exactly. I was gonna go to that next. Free throw shooting down the stretch. The game on the line, they fouling the guy. You put LeBron James on the line or Paul Pierce. Who you want? Who you want shooting the ball? Game on the line, you need that rebound. Who's gonna get that rebound for you? LeBron James or Paul Pierce? Who's gonna come away with that ball? Paul Pierce. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, LeBron can't shoot the basketball. He can't shoot free throws. I don't want no guy in the situation with the game on the line who can only shoot a spot up three if he just sit there for a half hour and shoot it, or drive to the lane. He can't dribble. Can't. He ain't Paul Pierce, man. Stop it. Paul Pierce is the truth. What he told you was the truth. Everyone just has to wake up and realize, hey, I don't know anything. And this guy, Paul Pierce, just might be telling us the truth. Maybe he is that good. ESPN just wants you to remember him as a guy who got stabbed up and came back to the NBA. I know. Paul runs the switch. He got Bron on him. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Clutch. Oh, got him. Net. Cold-blooded. Man, y'all talking about Paul Pierce, man. What y'all talking about, man? Y'all act like he just so tired. Like he said, man, I know your tendencies. Even when he was in Brooklyn, he telling LeBron, like, man, who you talking to, man? I know your tendencies. See that look Paul giving him? And you gonna tell me that LeBron James is better than Paul Pierce? See, I remember the games, baby. I remember who could play this game and who can't. Athletic ability is not basketball skills. I will say it again. There's been a lot of athletic basketball players come and go. And if they changed the game and the rules for them, they would have been LeBron James too. But they didn't have that luxury. They had to play with the rules that was applied. They changed all these rules so LeBron could move around and get away with what he do. They let him take 4 or 5 steps because he can't get by nobody. They let him lower the shoulder and run people over because he has no moves. So what they allow him to do, they would never allow anybody else to do. So you can't put him in the category of the greats, because if he played by the rules of the game, he will never be in this category whatsoever. He would be a role player, a guy that came off the bench who might give you 6-7 points a night. These are facts. You're gonna call it hating because it ain't filtered your brain yet. Because you're used to the brainwash of them pouring LeBron highlights on you every day. He could not sustain. If you don't have any basketball moves, you're not going to be able to get by. Athleticism ain't going to work in the league. When you play by the rules, your athleticism going to get checked. They're going to check your athleticism at the door. Like Paul say, I know your tendencies, boy. Who you talking to? I know your tendencies. Soft. You soft, dude. You soft. So he knows LeBron's tendencies. We all do. That's why he got to have players with him that's an alpha. Everybody said Russell Westbrook, man, he a little short version of LeBron. I'm like, yeah, except for one got balls and one don't. That's the difference. Russell Westbrook got balls. LeBron don't. LeBron too scared to take that, but oh, this might mess up my average. I don't want to be embarrassed. They're going to talk about me on ESPN. Russ is like, if you hit it, nigga, we win and you'll be great. They're going to be kissing your ass. You better shoot it. I'll shoot it. I don't care if I break it. I'm going to shoot it. I'm coming. I'm coming. Ribbit. That frog face going to shoot it, boy. Frog face going to let it fly. Ribbit. Frog face gonna let it go, baby. That's the WB. And the W is the Westbrook. Frog face gonna let it go, baby. I mean, the way you shoot that ball, baby, you're going to be ribbit. Ribbit. Come on now. Everybody know he got a first time he heard it. Angry all the time. He been hearing that his whole life. Hey, frog. Do you jump or do you leap? He had to hear that his whole life. That's why he always angry. He was working out in the gym, now he all angry now. He ready to get down. Angry man. But I give him credit. He can ball. He got balls and he gonna go to the wall. Hit the like button. Let the people know you here. Hit that like button up. LeBron scared to get in the dunk contest because he's scared to lose. They were gonna rig it for him to win. They were like, dude, we gonna give you the thing. No, I might miss. Everybody might see me lose and then I'm done. Nah, I can't do that. Nah, I don't want to do that. And I get embarrassed. Nah, I can't do that. Nope. So, soft. Y'all want to see something? Let me show you what they don't want you to know. Here's what they don't want you to know, good people. Uh-oh. Paul Pierce on LeBron. He jumps out at it. Brick. Oh, they throw it. Who they give it to? How Paul Pierce outrun you, LeBron? They say LeBron's a better passer. Greatest passer of the basketball, right? Paul Pierce finds guys, gets them open. They're going to exploit LeBron again. Paul Pierce on LeBron. Bang. See that? Where they at? Oh, Paul Pierce on LeBron. Let's go back. Work it around. Get it to Paul. Where you at, LeBron? Bang. Where you at, Bron? They going after LeBron again because they know he the weak link. Right at him. Paul Pierce. Where you at, Bron? Where you at, Bron? Where you at, LeBron? Where you at, LeBron? That's Paul Pierce, LeBron. Where you at, Bron? He on you every time. Who we going to? Where's LeBron? Oh, he's late. Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Is that Paul Pierce? Oh, faking. Oh, dropping him. Paul Pierce kicks it out. Let's find LeBron. Who got LeBron? Oh, he on me again? Big mistake. He can't guard Paul Pierce. Y'all, this is what they don't want you to see. This is what they don't want you to know. LeBron has zero defense. Look at this. None. They didn't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that. Dog, Paul Pierce pissed on this man every time he played him. And he was old. Stop. Everybody, like he said, why do you think he went to Miami? I packed the U-Haul. He packed the U-Haul. Put some respect on Paul Pierce's name. Hit the like button for Paul Pierce, baby, the truth. This man packed the U-Haul. They went after LeBron every time because he was the weakest link on defense. Tear him up. Crucify him. They whistled them boys out of the game. Now, you LeBron fans ain't gonna be able to stomach that. But that's reality, baby. Who won? The refs. The league won. Miami was the agenda. It wasn't Boston no more. So they cheated them out of the games. But don't act like Paul Pierce won busting his ass every single time. Now y'all done got me hot. Now y'all done got me mad talking about this. You in here talking about LeBron like he even did something, man. Ooh. Paul Pierce is the truth. Y'all just was asleep. Y'all was asleep, and most of y'all missed it. Y'all better go back and watch those games. Y'all gonna have me doing my Shang-Chi. Woo! Do my Shang-Chi up in here. Wah, 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 wah. I was in the movie theater about to snap. I'm charged now. I'm ready to get running. Oh, the sun up gonna come out now. The storm cloud done passed. We done made it. We rolled the storm out. Look at that. Look at that, everybody. The sun is shining. Woo! Told you, the storm is gone. The storm of LeBron James is left. You see that? We the truth, baby. God is shining the light. He said you done did it, Cino. The light is here. The storm is gone. Woo! Once again, you done did a classic. And don't forget, Patreon VIP today is going to be the truth about what happened with Donna West, Dr. Donna West, when she passed away, how it happened, who's at fault, the whole thing. That was a tough video. One of the toughest ones I probably had to make. But I'm out.